Oops. Can you guys hear me now? Failure. Failure, failure. Hold on. I need some light, man. I need some light cast on me. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. No sound, no audio. Now we got it. Okay, all right. Woo! Boomer! Boomer alert! Check it out. I'm just sharing with you guys that I did upgrade my setup here. So I have my camera 2. I've got camera 1, which is on the boom a boom stand now, which with a special thanks to my friend Force One. And I have my microphone here. So as long as you guys hear me okay, I'm going to get going. So I'm going to get started. This is practically going to be a test. I'm probably going to wrap this up in about 20 minutes. But I mainly want to make sure that everything's looking good. I also redid my layout for the when I start to draw. So you tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. Paper. Okay. So now I've adjusted so I can have a little camera here set up for me, you guys to see me, and I can talk to you guys. And boomer stand, says Dennis. Oh yeah, dig it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fancy, yeah. Slacker high. And I was you're gonna crack up, but I had this other monitor set up, and I always meant to have the monitor connected, but I couldn't get it connected. So I'm kind of an idiot. Turns out I never plugged it in all the way squared away. So now you get to see the little version of my deal here, of my featured images, and that's going on a what do you call it, on slideshow. But I also did this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. This is so I can be squared away. Well, first I'll show you this. So this will be when I'm doing digital stuff. You can see my digital work here, and also be right back. That's another screen. So just in case I have to take care of some business, something goes wrong, I can start doing that. So I'm really working hard to make this presentation a lot more smooth, a lot better for everyone, and so that everybody can really enjoy their time with me and get the most out of it. So pretty soon I've got the everything kind of working good. Custom Elvis is on board here. Sweet pause button, says Dennis. Very cool. All right. So I'm going to get back to drawing here for the next 15-20 minutes and just kind of get that cooking. I also set up another light against me. It's a little bright in my face, but hopefully, it'll work out in the end. All right, so what am I going to draw tonight? Why don't you guys give me some kind of feedback? What do you think I should draw tonight? Since this is kind of like a on the go thing here. Brian Hawkins says cool. Custom Elvis says the stream looks like it got a nice upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. That's what I'm trying to shoot for. That's what I'm trying to shoot for. All right, what do you guys think? What say you? What say you? Let's see. What if we, do you guys want me to give you some suggestions first? Let's see. Suggestions? No, 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 no. So far, nothing. All right. Let's, I don't know if this light will allow you to see what I'm drawing. This is a tricky part right here. This is tricky. This is tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. Will it work when you join a Hangout? Dennis, that's the only downside. It doesn't work with Hangout. At least I don't know of that yet. We'll see. There's supposed to be some new software coming out. Maybe it'll allow for a little more flexibility. This will be basically how I do my simple shows. If I could figure out how to put a thing on my Hangout, though, that'd be cool too. Huh? I don't know. I mean, maybe I can put it on my side of the conversation here. But see, the problem is it works with cameras. I don't know. I don't know. Avengers Endgame with that. Avengers Endgame is coming. Maybe something with that. Sure. I'll draw. How about I draw? Well, how about I draw a Thanos? So Thanos has the gauntlet on the left hand, right? Okay. So, because I actually have to do this anyway for someone. I also have it set up so I can put my Cintiq up on here too, so I can work on the Cintiq so I don't have to move it too much. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to need to move things around from my camera and such like that. Dennis says, yes, yes. So what I'll do here is I will also be able to pop out a window here so I can do a quick little searchy search. So in case I need reference for a character or what have you. How about put in Thanos. Thanos. I've always said it that way. Thanos. All right. Here we go. Yes. Brian Hawkins says Hangouts will be going away, so getting set up on other platforms is a good idea. Google Hangouts ends in 2020. But why would they end it when so many people use it to such a great and tremendous I mean, people are making money with Hangouts. I'm sure they're going to replace it with something. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. All right, let me just test out this light because I'm now looking at it off of on YouTube on my monitor. Does it look? Can you see the lines I'm drawing? I can't tell. I can't tell. I bet they extend it. Custom Elvis says they're probably rebuilding it and rebranding. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. Because it's such an obvious, money grabber. They can get super chats with a bunch of people. Obviously the chats that have more. I get that. Some little dog hairs on my eraser. My dog's been in my office. Not good. Not good. You can see the lines. Okay. Doesn't look real clear to me though. Did I say YouTube? I meant Twitch. I meant on my monitor here. Imagine they'll replace it or tweak it, says Brian. Yeah. All right. E. Hawkins says I can see the lines. All right, cool. I got both the Hawkins in here. The Hawkins brothers. Like the Smash Brothers. All right. This is supposed to be the classic one, but I'm just gonna start the construction lines just to wait out our time together. Brian says, LOL. All right, so I'm just gonna add maybe I should draw this with I'll start with a 1B. I'm gonna sharpen. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep my sharpener closer than I thought. Reaching back for my sharpener. That's the unfortunate part of my setup. can see this a little bit better now. I can't believe I'm drawing with a 1B. This is because I love you guys. I hate drawing with anything darker than a 2H. I think you can see the lines a bit better now. All right, so I'm just giving myself my guides. Let me see. I'm gonna click on one of these dudettes. There we go. And Thanos has a really tiny eyes, huh? And he doesn't seem to have eyebrows. Poor guy. What happens when he sweats? Do you think Thanos sweats? And if he sweats, what do you think? What's the point for him? You know, it's just weird. It's just weird. Are you guys excited about Endgame? I'm not. I want to see Shazam. I don't know if I'll get to see that, but that's what I want to see. All right. Custom Mama says, so Google Hangouts will be called Hangouts Chat and Hangouts Meet. So it's a rebuild and rebranding. He will sweat. So what do you think it is then? If they're going to rebrand it, I wonder what it'll be like. What's the difference between Hangout Meet and Hangout Chat? I wonder if they're going to... I wonder if Discord has any kind of influence on what they're thinking about. He will sweat. Custom Elvis says it's already available to businesses. Oh, really? Really? I wonder. Oh, see? Well, man, thanks for the update. I appreciate that. This is going to be not in the my masterpiece style. I can't believe I'm calling it masterpiece style. And I am pumped, hyped, ready for Avengers Endgame. Ooh, wow. I'd integrate it into YouTube and call it YouTube Invite. See? Brian Hawkins says, I see one clip and get excited. Then they put out another one that kills my excitement. Some still want to see it though. You know what's killing me is I saw the action figures and I am disappointed. I have no interest in that stupid Power Ranger outfit that Captain America is wearing in this next movie. And I was like, oh, I've been collecting all the Cap figures from all the movies. The only one I don't have is the original first Avenger movie costume. I didn't like it that much, so I didn't get it. Although I kind of wish I did. I think I do like it more now. But then I started to, I started realizing they were all kind of just slightly repainted, a little bit of difference, not a big deal. But then I thought, well, I've been collecting them all along. Let me see if I can get this one. I went to wherever I think I went to Walmart. Now those are quantum suits. Quantum suits, yeah, whatever. They're Power Ranger suits. It's the same difference. Yeah, there he is. He's got the stupid suit. I'm like, this is the dumbest toy I've ever seen in my life. The dumbest toy I've ever seen in my life. He's just got his mask. I mean, if you're going to wear that suit, why wear the mask? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, what's the point? So anyway, he's looking all ridiculous. Dennis says, you'll like Endgame. They need the quantum suits to go into the quantum realm like Ant-Man. I don't know. I'm not planning on seeing it. I'm going to wait for you guys to tell me about it. I've all but lost faith in the Marvel movies. Why did I say that? Like that statement doesn't even make sense. I've completely lost faith in the Marvel movies. There you go. That's what I mean. I have no desire to watch them. None. I feel like I've seen all the movies I'll ever want to see. I don't want to support Captain Marvel as as a shoved in goofy addition. Russo brothers are gold, but they can't do anything with this Captain Marvel gal. She's a waste of oxygen for me. Waste of my money. I'm not gonna spend money on that. The storytelling is disheveled. It's all destroyed for me. But that's all right. You know, those movies aren't made for me, right? She didn't make that movie for me. Isn't that what she says? That's all right. I don't care. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Sean Norton Art says they have some great films too, though. Winter Soldier was the gold standard and what a hero film should be these days. I agree. I completely agree. Dennis says Russo brothers fixed the crap of Black Panther. They'll fix Captain Marvel's role. I don't know, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. It's clear that they're pushing something, and I just don't care. Sean says, "What are we working on, Elliot?" I'm doing I have to do a. This is not even my favorite interpretation of the character. I'm gonna redo it. I'm doing a Thanos. I'm gonna draw him the way I like to draw him in comic style. The Highwayman looks dang good. It's on Netflix. What's the Highwayman about? Yeah, I'm just, you know what it is. It's not that I'm angry necessarily at Captain Marvel at all. To be honest, it's really not that at all. I just don't care about her. So since I don't care about her, and they're making such a big deal to make her such the god killer that she's supposed to be, it's ruining it for me. It's ruining the whole experience. The rough and tumble Texas Rangers that tracked down and went after Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure if I care about that either. Oh, that does look good, says Brian Hawkins. I'm not big on gangster films. I'm pretty basic when it comes to this sort of stuff. Excuse me. I've been having this weird cough. I wonder if I have walking pneumonia. I'll be honest with you. What are the symptoms of walking pneumonia? Do you get sick a lot? Do you get tired? Whatever. Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson. Oh, I did see a trailer for that. It does look interesting. You did not like The Untouchables? The Godfather? I've never seen The Godfather. But that's because I don't really care for those type of movies. But I did see The Untouchables. I did see that. I did see that. I did see, let me see. What are some other gangster films? To be honest, I loved Untouchables, and after I realized that there was a guy named Elliot Ness, I was all into it. But as much as I enjoy Untouchables, what are some other great ones? I remember, did you see The Score? The Score was good with Robert De Niro. The Score was good. I liked that movie. Ronin was great. But I'm not sure if it's Heat was awesome. Heat was great. I saw that again recently, and I can't believe how great it holds up as a film. Excellent film. What's his name? Doc Holliday. What's his name? Val Kilmer. His wig was weird, but overall, it's really great movie. He is a great movie, a long movie, but still great. Yeah, it is long, but it's an excellent film. And it was lost on me, all the nuances of the guy's relationship, Pacino's relationship with his wife, and he was a loser, man. And what did he gain, from being so committed to that life? Brian Hogg says, I didn't see The Godfather for a long time. Always got looked at like I had two heads when I tell people I hadn't seen it. Yeah, I'm fine. it's not that I don't believe it's a good movie. You know, I don't get to see much anymore because of my schedule, so I don't care as much for just seeing anything. And on the off chance that I'll enjoy it, I don't have time to enjoy movies casually. I have to, if I'm gonna see something, I want to put time into it. I want it to be good. So I'll let people tell me it's good or not. Custom Elvis says walking pneumonia can still make you miserable with cough, fever, chest pain, mild chills, headache, etc. It feels like akin to a bad cold and desperate what the team walking implies. The term walking implies. Taking care of yourself is the best path to recovery. This is what it seems. So I don't know. I just have this cough that I can't shake. I've had it for a couple of months now, and it hurts a little bit sometimes when I cough. Just kind of weird. So Thanos, another reason why I'm not excited about Endgame. Yeah, I don't think I've had it before either. A buddy of mine had it, and he just didn't know he had it. And I was like, well, how do you not know you had it? This is weird. But these coughs have been a little bit violent lately. I was having a problem the other day. I thought I was having more heart problems. And then I realized, oh, it's just indigestion. But anyway. So another reason why I don't care for Endgame is I don't care for Thanos. I never have. Never been a big Thanos guy. He's an interesting looking character, but he's always been kind of like a knockoff of Darkseid. At least that's how I felt. He's also awfully handsome these days. I had a buddy that had a cough that would not go away. It seems that the kind of mold was in his house that was affecting him. They got rid of the mold. He took medicine and got 100% better. I'm not saying this is your case, but just something a buddy of mine went through. That's interesting. What about his family? Because my wife and my kids are not having any trouble. It's just me. It's just me. But that does sound interesting, though, that it could be that. I had a cold early with Mrs. Bryant, and the cough lingered for a while after I felt better. Annoyed me. Yeah, man. I had one also, and it's back. I just hate not knowing stuff about my body. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when Hulkamania rolls on you? It's true. The mold in the house affected only 2 sons in the family. It did not affect the mom, dad, and daughter. Interesting. Interesting. So it very well could be something terrible. I could be dying. That'd be terrible. Son of a frick-a-rackin'. All right, so I got a little bit more of him here. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a bit on this camera so you can see it a little bit better. It's pretty close now. Oh, I'm about as close as I can get, I think. Got the beach ball of death. Oh, it's already past the time, huh? I mean, I have the action figure that they put out, but for Thanos, and you know, it looks cool. It looks like the way he looks in the comic. I've always thought he was a cool looking character. As I said, he's very bulky. I like that about him. I had a let's see, the mold in the house affected. Okay. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Custom Elvis. I appreciate that. Thank you for hosting me. Very kind. Very, very kind. All right, so now I'm going to draw Doom. Doom. This is supposed to have a bunch of people in it, so. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. I don't have a huge following, but whatever helps. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks. Wow, that's very kind, man. Very, very kind. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-dum. My wife got back home today. She went to visit a friend. Was going through some stuff, so she was helping her out. And she got back today, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I miss that woman. I got the Walmart Marvel Legends Thanos looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's the same exact one as the Build-A-Figure, which is annoying because there's a Build-A-Figure thing, and then it kind of gave it that. But anyway, I digress. All right, so last year, gotcha. Yeah, that was about right. I got one too. He had a different color skin, whatever. They did a different repaint. It just was the same figure. So it's cool, you know, whatever. But it was a little annoying. This chair is hurting me now. I think I've been sitting on it too long. You should put a Mickey Mouse hat on him. That would be cool, actually. MICKEYMOUSE. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. Do 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 do. Oh, MICKEYMOUSE. All right, so throwing that in there. Sorry guys, it's late for me. Now that I have a camera on me, I gotta cover my mouth on that yawn. It's not good for y'all to see me this way. Don't leave me this way. I can't survive. Can't stay alive. Gosh, I love crooning, but that was that weird stuff from the 70s when people talk like that. It's terrible. Let me get my feet up here. Feet up here. Looking like I need a beer. Bum 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 bum. I'm going to render it on this. I've been rendering so much lately that I'm doing that too often. I'll go a little longer. I'll probably go another 10 minutes or so. This is what I always do. I like to knock it down a bit so that I'm not staring at these harsh, dark lines. And I'll redraw what I think works. That's my brush. I should put on my glasses a bit. All right. Yeah, so I'm just kind of going through and giving him a different look here. At any rate, Snacker High says, have you ever drawn Silver Surfer? Interested to see your take on him. I have, and I'm pretty close to classic on it. I stick with the classic looks on most things. My favorite Silver Surfer was John Buscema's Surfer. Yeah, and then Kirby. I had this nice tumbler glass that had a nice art from him, but it broke. What would you say is the most expensive tool you have ever bought for your art? I would say it's Cintiq. The computer obviously is more expensive, but the Cintiq is up there for me. Pencil wise and things like that. Lately I've not been gauging that as much. I've just been kind of just seeing stuff. Seeing what works, what doesn't work. So I haven't even paid attention to the price as much. I just know if I can afford it, I'll buy it. Probably my Kuretake brush pen is a little pricey. Well, it was $20, but I always wanted one that was the $40-$50 one. For what you do, is it true the old saying, you get what you pay for? I think so, but to be honest, custom, I think much of it depends on what you're doing, right? So I don't know. For me, the tools that I use pencil wise, I don't have a preference yet. And that's because I don't normally draw with different pencils. I do have a preference actually. I'm just asking since as a mechanic I buy Snap-on Mac tools, so I really get what I pay for. Yeah. Are those good tools? Snap-on? I assume they are. Just trying to understand the tools and what you do better. Yeah, I think that's to a degree, Custom Elvis. I think that's true. I think sometimes the tools that I would use under normal circumstances, I mean, I could draw with a crayon, but if I wanted to look crisp and I wanted to look right, there are specific tools. So my nib pens are a little pricier. I've spent as much as $30 on a nib, on just one nib, because I really wanted to see. I heard great things about it, and it turned out it was great. It was great. What else? Cintiq. My sharpener was kind of pricey. The cameras pricey. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, well, brushes. I've spent. I try not to spend this much actually. I always try to get bargains if I can, but some of the brushes that I've been wanting to use from Isabey and Raphael, they're like $40-$50 paint ink brushes. They're really watercolor brushes. Sable hair or squirrel hair or whatever. Those are pretty beastly, not gonna lie. But overall, I've managed to keep my budget low, but still end up with good quality products. So, for some things, a hammer is a hammer is a hammer. But in other things, maybe that could be, not the case if depending on, if you're just doing some minor detail work, then it's no big deal. If you're just sketching, get yourself. I find that sketchbooks are too expensive. I just bought a Moleskine sketchbook. I got it out of Target. I wish I had a gift card or something because it was really expensive. It was like $25 almost, and it's okay. It's a cool book. It's got hardcover, blah blah blah, but I don't think it was worth that much. Hawkins says I spent $40 on a Koh-i-Noor rapidograph because I get tired of my ruler eating away at the nibs on my microns when making panel borders. Yeah, that I have a whole set of those rapidographs and I never use it. they're just too they're too high maintenance. You gotta worry about clogging them. Blah blah blah. I don't know. That's just me. I used to have a special machine to clean them, even. But microns do the work, and they're replaceable. No big deal. Mine are all dried up now. Now I just do it digital. Yeah, I would say that's. I was just gonna ask if you ever tried mixing it up. It just seems like that's a better way to go sometimes. But computer stuff for me is definitely the way to go. That's where I get the most bang for my buck, I think. Hold on. I gotta reposition myself in my chair because I have a tendency to hurt myself. All right. Good evening, the D Fresh. What's up? I'll move this over in front of me here. I like how we all sound like Dracula now. Good evening. At least that's what I hear in my head. Good evening. Welcome to Transylvania. Welcome to Transylvania. To my castle, my friend. I gotta read that book. I've never read it. Have you guys ever read Bram Stoker's Dracula? All right, so I did back in the early years of college. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Doom, 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 doom. Slacker Hat says, when you come back from the YouTube break, will you stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time? I don't know if I can do them both. I mean, why? It has to be possible. I guess I can do the normal thing through here for my cameras. I don't know. I guess I can. I suppose. Nope, I have it though. LOL. I guess I should read it. Yeah, I have a copy too. But we'll see. Yeah, I guess you could, right? Because I could probably launch a stream here and then go onto YouTube and do a hangout with somebody else. I guess I could do it. It seems like it's plausible. You can stream on both. You just have to make sure you got the horsepower to do it. Yeah, I guess the bandwidth is the most important thing. What's the benefit though? Because I'd be talking to people on the chat. I don't know if that works. Is it? Have you seen anyone do it before? Is it productive? That's an interesting thing to do. I'm bad about not reading books I buy. Me too, man. I'm part of this thing called BookBub where I get choices for digital books at a really reasonable price, and I download them all the time. I don't download them, I buy them to download them eventually to read. I always think that I'm going to be on a long train ride or something. I'm always preparing myself for the worst. So I buy a lot of like Lovecraftian story stuff. I've read a couple of things, but I don't spend a lot of time reading. So as you might be well aware, I just kind of do some stuff. You would see chat from YouTube and Twitch. It would be about multitasking on where the comments are coming from. Well, now with my new setup, I can probably have two of the two. I could pop out the two chats here. That'd be interesting. I wonder how many of you are actually on YouTube. So I'd be talking to the same people. That's fun. That's funny. Funny. Also, I feel like Twitch is a little bit more like real time. It's just off by a few moments. Let's see. Comics were always more my speed. Don't take near as long, says Brian Hawkins. Yeah, I could see that. But I'm getting disappointed in reading comics in general. So reading novels helps me. It fuels my imagination also. It gives me something else to plan for. I don't know. I don't know how to. Beyond that, I'm not sure how I feel about the differences. I'm not reading as many comics, that's for sure. Custom says, yeah, I made my name on Universal on all social platforms when I was going to try to do something with streaming and such. Ah, gotcha. I tried to, and I made the mistake of rearranging my name on YouTube, on Instagram rather. Although everyone's telling me that when they type in jerkmonger, it gives off a weird, like I don't get why jerk is a problem. I guess they think that you were being hateful, I guess, if you use the term jerk. I don't know. Whatever. So that's why I had to go with JRK Monger here on Twitch so long ago, whatever. All right, I'm just gonna ink part of this. I'm not gonna ink. I'm just gonna ink the face because I think I can get away with that without knowing for sure what I think. The client wanted me to do classic, so this way I'll just get in what I need. Jerk is so mild compared to other things to call someone. I know, man. I know, but I don't know if maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's, I don't think it would be concerns over some of the sexual connotations that it may have. It just seems weird that I would be gigged on that. All right. Simon, what's going on? Custom says, hey, Simon. Simon Simpotier. Now you're seeing stuff. Let me go back to... There we go. Man, but that looks blurry. My cameras are doing something really weird. They don't want to... Oh, I guess that's how that works. Let's keep it going. This is cool. He's looking pretty good. Like Xeon's here. What's going on, Xeon? It's nice like that and great looking Thanos. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, baby, I like it like that. I like it like that. Just left the hospital, Xeon. What's going on, man? So after all, guys, what do you guys think about my setup? Is it working for you? Could it be? Do you like that, having my camera shot at my art and myself? I've always been kind of weird about that. Oh no, that's not good news, man. Not bueno nacho. Looks a lot better, feels more engaging. Really? You think so? You think so? Custom Offices on Twitch is it's all about showing the streamer anything that they are and anything they are doing. It makes it feel more personal. I like it. Okay. I always wondered, but that's good to hear. So Xeon, man, you know, obviously you're sharing some personal stuff here, but you really should try to get some help. I hope you are. That's important, man. Concern for you. I don't know why my head popped in. We are farmers. I was thinking we are Thanos, but that doesn't make any sense either. Anyway, what time is it? Not many resources, but I can try. I think you should, man. I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you. I want to hear good reports, man. I know that's easy to say, but I'll be praying for you, bro. And when I say that, I'm being sincere. I have a little prayer list I've been keeping now, as I seem to be re-engaging the spiritual disciplines of my faith. It makes sense. It makes sense that we try to cover each other as much as we can, you know. And to me, I don't understand everything about praying to God, but I believe that He hears me. And I don't always get what I want from Him, but hopefully what I want most is what He wants. So, man, is Easter next week? Are you kidding me? No. Ugh, that's driving me crazy already. Alpha Proto Show says this setup is looking really pro. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Thanks, Custom. You just scared the tar out of me. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Alpha. I am really working on it. Trying to get everything rolling together. I mean, it's all obvious, you know, the things that look right or whatever, but sometimes, you know, it's like, oh. But like I had said before, I had been planning on coming back to Twitch, especially After tonight's, Zion says I'll be taking a break from everyone and everything. Hopefully that will help too. Oh well, brother, man. Get well. Get well, friend. Yeah. There's some good stuff happening here. Good, Zion. I'm glad you're eating. That's crazy, man. Don't let that get that far, man. All right. You guys are really cool to each other. I appreciate you guys. All right, so now I'm just kind of cutting in here to his. As I said, this might not even work out so well because I might end up needing this to go to something else. I think that Thanos needs a crown. Think so? Think he needs a crown? See, I want to zoom in a bit more because I don't think you can see this really well. But can you see that though? Is it too blurry? It looks blurry to me on my monitor here. A little blurry, not horrible. It's one of the settings with the camera. It's saying, Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It's just standard versus widescreen, and I'm going to go back to widescreen. That looks a little crisper, but it's also further out. Maybe I can bring my camera in a little tighter. Does that help? But I want to make sure you get the full image too. I think that does help. All right. It does not have a manual zoom in the Logitech software. No, not in this software. I mean, yeah, it has a zoom, but it only can zoom so far. And this under widescreen, it only will go this far. So I don't know. Inking Thanos. What happened to Hellboy? What happened to Hellboy? It does have a. Well, it looks crisper now. Yeah, I moved the camera in a little closer, so hopefully that'll give you more of what you're looking for. Trying to keep my posture better. Everyone's been drawing Hellboy. I've drawn Hellboy recently though. I feel like I've drawn maybe too much. I'm not even worried about. I'm not even sure I want to see that movie. Oof. I don't know. I'm gonna have to let you guys tell me if it's good or not. I want to see it. I want to believe it's going to be good, but I just I don't want to waste my money. And my favorite interpretation is still the comics, so I feel like I can read that and get the same love for it that way. Plus, Endgame's coming out too, man. So that's one of the reasons why we thought to do this. All right. Custom says I'm not too interested in seeing it. I saw Shazam. That was a great popcorn movie with great energy and fun. Ooh wee. Art of DHT says hi. How you doing? I'm good. DHT. I don't care much for Hellboy, says Xeon. I'm more interested in Endgame and Shazam. Well, check out Shazam. Tell me what you think about that. Where we are carnage. Awesome. I'm getting banned and timed out because I joke I want to marry you. Okay. Okay, I'm getting confused with some of the comments. You guys are going too fast for me. I'm too old. I'm too old. It's true. All right. What time is it? Oh man, I've already passed my time. It was supposed to be a 20-minute stream and it turned into an hour stream. All right. With that said, I'm going to let this one go right about here. So, last minute thoughts about the presentation. I think you guys are digging it. Hopefully I'll be able to do some of this on YouTube eventually when I get back there, but I will definitely be doing both. I want to grow not just my channels, but also I want to grow my business in a way that I think will be helpful the more I'm working with you guys. So you know, if you guys see value in this at all, please like this, please share it, pass it around. And it's not so much for the algorithm for me as it is, or if there is one here, same thing with YouTube. It's more about just getting eyeballs on my work. And doesn't cost you anything to share it, you know, if you think that that's worth sharing. If you don't think it's worth sharing, then you know what, I would love to hear about that. And if you could be constructive, that's even better. I really can't do much with angry notes, but if you guys think that there's something I can do differently, or you know, don't be shy to share it. I'm always interested. The details coming out so well. The stream is top notch. I'm really enjoying the magic appearing on the paper. Well, thank you, Custom. I really appreciate that. Alrighty. And with that, I think I'm gonna bug out. Yeah, just, you know, sharing this stuff out is helpful. It really is helpful. And then if you guys want, I don't know how many of you follow me on Instagram, but I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. That's my main portal for new work when I post it. Check it out. You know, let me know what you think. It's the information's right there underneath the screen on my setup here. But whatever. Let me know. All right. Take it easy, Xeon, and I'll take this as the opportunity that I need to boogie. Again, super grateful to all of you for joining me tonight. Thank you for hanging out and, you know, talking with me and encouraging me. The comments were awesome, so I'm looking forward to doing more of this, and we'll see what happens from there. In the meantime, if you're going to be in the Daytona Beach area, you can see up on my monitor there on the 13th to the 14th of April, I'll be over there doing my thing, and I'll have more information for everyone later on this week. Actually, that's this weekend. Yeah, so I'll be there, and what did I do with that stuff? Oh, look what I have. I'll be having some cool things. I would have my stickers set up from my mini monger sets, and also my black and red series stuff. So if you're interested in this sort of stuff, check it out. Spider-Gwen. Oh, check it out. Wonder Woman. Check it out. Check it out. Miss Marvel, way sexier. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Miles. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Storm. Ooh, you know you want some of that. These are only $2. And by the way, if you want something like this, you can go to my site, bigbridgedesigns.com, and you can discover more product and content there. But this is a bunch. This is a sampling of some of the stickers I'll have available. Captain America, and let's see, little cute Tony Stark mini monger. Oh snap! Look at her. If you guys like Harley, go for it. Captain America. What? How about this one? How about this one? How about this one? Piccolo. You guys into Piccolo? I'm just saying. The site is bigbridgedesigns.com. I thought I had it in my thing. Maybe I don't have it there. No, I don't. I have to add that to my thing. bigbridgedesigns.com. And Venom. Frieza. And last but not least, Doctor Strange. Anyway, that's just a sampling. We have a lot more of that kind of stuff. If you guys are interested in that, visit bigbridgedesigns.com, bigbridgedesigns.com, and also I'll be at the convention. So if you can't get to a convention where I'll be, I have stuff. Some of my prints are available online, and these stickers are available. Any prints that I'm doing are available right now. Some have been retired over the last couple of years, but for the most part, I'm cooking with grease. So guys, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for being so kind and generous with your time. I'm super appreciative of it. Super appreciative of it. You guys have a great night. We will talk real soon. Later.